சார் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க சார்.
பண்ணலாம் சார். நான் பண்ணிட்டுமா? நீங்க ஆட் ஏதோ போடுறீங்க, போட்டீங்களா?
பண்ணிட்டேன் சார், பண்ணிட்டேன்.
ஓகே சார்.
ஆட் ரன் பண்ணியாச்சு சார்.
Fine sir, thank you very much. So first of all,
best.
a very good morning to all the participants here in India, and a warm evening to the participants joining from California. First of all, my heartfelt thanks to Eshita, Mr. Kesav Viswanathan, a very close friend of mine, my college buddy, and the coordinator of the event, Mr. Syed sir, and Mr. Kumar sir from Delhi, Tamil Ilakkiya Peravai. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share my experience for guiding the next generation. So myself, I am Professor Venkatesh Babu. I am the Pro Vice-Chancellor at Bharath University, deemed to be university in Chennai. I've been in this academic and administrative field for the last 27 years. And based on my experience of interacting with the next generation, I've always felt that it is my duty to always share my experience and expertise in guiding the next generation along the right path. Having said that, the students, especially when they are in their late teens, like 10th standard and higher secondary, they are always at the crossroads, not sure about deciding which way to go. So what I felt was, why not give them a seminar, an awareness program, and guide them and tell them about the various opportunities that are available, so that based on their area of interest, they can choose the path which they have to travel on. So having said that, I have been giving this awareness programs for the last 7 years, and I have done more than 120 awareness programs at various schools, institutions, and colleges. So let's move on with the program, and I'm going to share my screen here. I have shared my screen. Yes. So the next step, a guide to success. In this seminar, we are going to see about the various opportunities that are available after higher secondary education. So we'll be seeing about the various institutions in India. What are the points to be noted about their approval, accreditation, rankings, and also about the various programs that they offer for the Indian nationals and the foreign nationals if they want to pursue higher education in India. So the next step, and as we begin the seminar, let us begin this with a short story, because stories always keep things interesting. Having said that, let's begin the day with a beautiful short story which will be quite relevant to the youngsters. So the story begins like this. A crow was sitting on top of a tree, doing nothing all day. A small rabbit saw the crow and asked him, "Can I also sit like you and do nothing all day?" And the crow replied, "Why not? You can very well join me." So the rabbit came along and sat at the bottom of the tree and took rest. Then all of a sudden, a fox appeared of nowhere. And then what happened? The fox jumped on the rabbit and, well, it had a good meal. It ate it. So that's the story. Now, what do we infer from the story? Well, The moral of the story is to be sitting and doing nothing, you must be sitting very, very high up. அதாவது நீங்க நான் எதுவுமே செய்யாம அமைதியா சும்மா ஜாலியா இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னா வாழ்க்கையில் மிக உயரத்தில் இருக்க வேண்டும். ஆனால் அன்பான மாணவ மணிகளே, இளைஞர்களே, you are at this point of your life where every single day is very important and we cannot while away your time. Having said that, in you have to be very specific about your goals. When we say goals, fixing your goals, let's not generalize the term goals because your goals have to be smart. When we say smart, that means your goals has to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. So specific. For example, we have to be specific like, let me complete one chapter in history today or one chapter in biology today. Like this, instead of saying, okay, I will read biology today. That is a very general goal. Whereas a specific one will be, let me complete half a chapter today or one chapter today. Like that, if you have to fix your goals and be very specific about it. And your goals have to be measurable. How many questions can I complete in this chapter? So once you take up, right, I am going to complete one chapter in biology, so that by the end of the day, you should be able to measure, fine, I plan to complete one chapter, that is 6 questions. Well, I have completed 5 questions today. Let me push another half an hour and complete the 6th question also. Like this, your goals have to be measurable and achievable. When we say fix your goals, there is no point in having huge goals which cannot be achieved. For example, completing one chapter a day is a specific goal, whereas you can't generalize it by saying, all right, let me complete 3-4 chapters today. Then the situation will overawe you. If you are going to fix a goal which you cannot achieve, then it will demotivate you. So be sure that the goals that you fix are achievable. When we say the goals have to be achievable, well, it has also to be challenging. For example, if you are really good at biology, then why only one chapter? Why not you try 2 chapters? Because your goals have to be challenging. It has to be keep you pushing, challenging your limits, but at the same time, it has to be realistic. Well, as we all know, it's going to be hard, but hard does not mean impossible. And then the last one, your goals have to be timely. Every single goal of yours should have a start time and an end time. Well, I'm going to start from today, or I'm going to start from now, or I'm going to start from 11 o'clock in the morning, like that. And then a specific time by which you have to complete that goal. For example, okay, let me begin my study hours by evening 6 o'clock and complete these 3 questions before 8 o'clock. So that means your goals are timely. Or I'm preparing for an entrance examination. Okay, let me start preparing from tomorrow and then have a 15 days period by the end of which I would be prepared for the entrance examination. Like that, your goals have to be timely. They should have a start time and an end time. So my dears, please make sure that your goals are smart. And beginning today's session, in today's session, we will be discussing about the various options available in the Indian institutions after higher secondary education. In that, we'll be discussing about the various types of universities that exist in India, the various types of institutions, the variety of programs that they offer, and the programs and the institutions that you choose. What are the approving authorities for these programs and institutions? What about the accreditation status of the institutions and their overall rankings? Well, at the beginning, once you have completed your higher secondary and you are entering the college admission stage, just as you are preparing to apply for the colleges, please make sure that the following points are kept in mind. What I always recommend to all the young students is that in your laptop or your PC, open a separate folder like admission 2023. So in that folder, you can create subfolders based on the various types of colleges for which you are going to apply. For example, if you are a student who is eligible to apply for engineering stream, medical stream, and arts and science stream, then you can have separate folders for each. And under that subfolders, you can have folders in the names of the institution. For example, once it is say engineering colleges or arts and science colleges, then arts and science colleges. Under arts and science, if you are specific about 3 or 4 colleges, then under arts and science college, you will be having 3 separate folders for the 3 colleges which you are targeting to get admission. And start saving under each of that colleges, start saving a copy of the online brochure or the application form or the notices issued by each college. And then open a master Excel file for noting down the important dates. So this is what I say. In my computer, in your D drive or your E drive, the folder admission, you can see there it is a mission, admission 2023. So in that, have a scanned copies of all your documents. When we say all your documents, it means your higher secondary mark sheets, the relevant transcripts, your community certificate, your citizenship card, or your passport copy. So what are all the relevant documents that would be required according to the type of institution that you are going to apply and the documents that are applicable to you? Make sure that you always have a scanned copy, a clear scanned copy of all these documents in your folder. And then, as I said, under this admission folder, you will be having separate folders, subfolders for the various types of colleges which you are going to apply: engineering colleges, arts and science colleges, and medical colleges. And for example, under arts and science colleges, I have given an example of 3 colleges: Madras Christian College, MCC, PSG College, Loyola College. So 3 separate folders for each college. And under each college, for example, under MCC, I will be having a subfolder in which I am putting their brochure, application form, the hall ticket, mark sheet, everything. So this is how your admission folder will look like. And then your Excel file. So this status file is the master Excel file in which you will be maintaining a complete database of the various colleges that you are targeting. So that here you will put the dates. When is the application being issued by the college? When is the last date to submit it? What are the documents required? And in most of the colleges, it is online application. So what is the login ID and password? Well, this may sound silly, but I have seen many instances where students have forgotten their password and then they create a new ID and start working on it, which makes you lose your seniority. So make a note of your login ID and password and what is the program that you have applied for in that particular institution. In case they are having an entrance examination, when is the date? And in case they have an interview, when is the interview date? So this master file gives you the complete status of the various colleges in which you are applying. So at the time of applying, make sure that you have 5 or 6 photocopies of all your relevant documents like secondary 10th standard mark sheet, your senior secondary or the higher secondary transcripts, your transfer certificate, your community certificate if applicable, the entrance examination admit cards, the entrance examination mark sheets, everything. And maintain a scanned copy, as already said, of all these documents. And one more important suggestion would be, and have all these scanned copies in your email also, so that in case you go somewhere and suddenly you require a copy of any of your certificates, it will always be available in your email and it comes handy. So now talking about the various types of colleges offering undergraduate degrees for students who have completed their higher secondary. The first type of institutions are the affiliated institutions, that is colleges that are affiliated to a university. For example, they can be government colleges or private colleges. So whether they are government colleges or private colleges, both of them can be affiliated to a university. For example, the various universities in Chennai or in India, in Tamil Nadu specifically, that offer affiliation are University of Madras for Arts and Science colleges. This is region wise. In Chennai, we have the University of Madras. In the Madurai region, we have Madurai Kamaraj University. Like that, in Trichy, we have Bharatidasan University. So, depending upon the geographical locations, we have various affiliating universities. For engineering colleges, for the entire Tamil Nadu, it is the Anna University, one single university that is giving affiliation. For medical colleges, the affiliating university is Dr. MGR Medical University. And on the Pondicherry side, we have Pondicherry University. So these are the various universities that are eligible to give affiliation to various colleges. And the next type of institutions that we have is the autonomous institutions. For example, the autonomous institutions that are here in Chennai on the arts and science stream, we have Loyola College, Madras Christian College, Women's Christian College, Presidency College. These are arts and science colleges that are autonomous. And on the engineering side, for example, we have Jerusalem Engineering College, Rajalakshmi Engineering College. These are autonomous institutions. So now, what is the difference between affiliated institution and an autonomous institution? Well, the autonomous institutions have an added advantage, meaning they have the academic freedom in framing their own curriculum, the syllabus, and conducting their examinations. So in an affiliated college, for example, whether you study here in Chennai or whether you study from Madurai or Trichy or Kanyakumari, in any college, in any engineering college that you study, if it is affiliated to Anna University, then all the students in these various colleges will be following the same syllabus and their examination will be conducted on the same day. That is affiliated institutions. Whereas once we say autonomous institution, then every autonomous institution has its separate syllabus, separate curriculum, and their own examinations. Now, the similarity between the affiliated and autonomous institution is that the degree will always be given only by the university. So whether you study in an affiliated college or an autonomous college, regardless of that, the degree will be conferred only by the university. So once we say university, we already saw universities of the affiliating type. Now, the next type of universities, that is deemed to be universities. Examples of deemed to be universities are Bharath University, SRM University, VIT University. These are deemed to be universities based in Chennai. Like this, there are various deemed to be universities across India. The next type of universities are the state private universities. Examples for state private universities include Parul University, Sharda University based in Delhi, and even in Chennai we have SSN University. These are state private universities. So the curriculum, syllabus, and examinations will be conducted by these respective universities, and also the degrees will be conferred by these respective universities. For example, you study in Sharda University, then the degree will be issued by Sharda University. You study in Bharath University, then the degree will be issued by the Bharath University. And all universities in India, they are eligible to confer a degree only if they are approved by the University Grants Commission, UGC. So any university in India, they have to be recognized, they have to be approved by the University Grants Commission. Then only they are eligible to confer a degree. So if you are going to take admission in any state private university or a deemed university, make sure that their name is approved by the University Grants Commission. This you can verify by visiting the UGC website. In the University Grants Commission UGC website, a separate list of universities that are approved by the UGC is provided. So make sure that the university in which you are going to apply is available in the database of the UGC website. Now, coming to the various higher education programs on offer. Once you have completed your higher education, depending upon your interest, The various programs that are available are the arts and science programs, commerce programs, media related degrees, engineering programs, architecture, pharmacy, and medicine. Now let us see what is the procedure, what are the points to be noted once you are going to apply to these various programs. So we will have a look at the institution checklist. Once you have decided, okay, this is the program I'm going to choose, and you are shortlisted a few institutes in which you are going to apply, then the first point is make sure that the particular institute which you are targeting to get admission, that is approved by the relevant approving authority. For example, as we saw in the previous slide, if you are going to apply to a particular university, then that university should be approved by the University Grants Commission. You have to check the website of the approving authority. When we say check the website, it's not only the institute's website, but also the approving authority's website. So the various approving bodies that are available are AICTE, All India Council for Technical Education. So any engineering college in India that is offering a program in engineering or management, then that particular institution should be approved by the AICTE, All India Council for Technical Education. Likewise, any medical college that is offering an MBBS degree within India, they have to be approved by the National Medical Council. Likewise, for pharmacy colleges, it is Pharmacy Council of India. And for colleges offering law programs, they have to be approved by the Bar Council of India. For architecture, the controlling body is the Council of Architecture. And as far as universities are concerned, it is the University Grants Commission. Let us see what are the various programs available under the arts and science stream. So the programs that you can pursue after your higher secondary education includes BA arts programs, commerce programs, and science programs. Now, one thing we have to note is that once you have decided to take up an undergraduate program in arts and science, then you have to mandatorily do a post graduation, because a UG degree alone might not be enough if you are looking for an extended career having taken these courses. Another bright option is after your PG, one, you can go for employment or you can go for the research field. You can choose research, but make sure that you go into the research only if you are really good in academics and only if you are keen in research. When we are talking about research, after completing your UG and PG, there are many universities across the world that provide a handsome package in the name of scholarships and internships for students who are interested in pursuing their research in the science stream. If teaching is your passion, then you can, after completing your UG and PG, you can do your MPhil degree or your B.Ed degree or your M.Ed degree. So B.Ed and M.Ed are mandatory if you are going to go for teaching in schools. And for teaching in colleges, MPhil, nowadays, MPhil degree has been scrapped by the UGC, and you have to complete your post-graduation, and after your post-graduation, mandatorily you have to enroll for your PhD program so that you can be eligible for teaching in professional colleges. Another option that is available is degree in sports education, that is BSc Physical Education or MSc Physical Education, followed by B.Ped and M.Ped. If you want to become a physical instructor, a PT master, then this qualification in B.Ped and M.Ped is mandatory. Now coming to the professional courses, talking about engineering and architecture. So engineering entrance examinations, talking about JEE, Joint Entrance Examination, because it is the passion, it is the dream of every engineer, of every engineering aspirant in India to join one of the premier institutions in India. In fact, for that matter, IITs They are the premier institutions in the world. So the first step is you have to appear for the JEE mains exam. You have to qualify, then appear for the JEE advanced examination, obtain an all India ranking, and then finally the allocation of seats at the different IITs and other NITs would be through a common process by the Joint Seat Allocation Authority, depending upon the all India rank that you obtain. So what is the difference between JEE mains and JEE advanced? So this is what every student wants to know. So how to get into the IIT? Every student aspiring for admission to an IIT has to first appear for the JEE mains examination. Once qualified, they have to appear for the JEE advanced examination. And only if a student clears the JEE advanced and obtains an all India ranking, then he or she can take admission to the IITs. Students who clear only the mains examination, then but not able to clear the advanced, so these students would be eligible for admission to NITs, National Institute of Technologies, IIITs, Indian Institute of Information Technologies, and other state engineering colleges. Hence, for admission into IITs, it is mandatory to clear both the JEE mains and JEE advanced examinations. Now coming to constituent colleges, for example, state-wise constituent colleges. When we are discussing about the engineering colleges state-wise, in this case, I am taking the example of the state of Tamil Nadu, in which the affiliating university is the Anna University. So that is one single university that is giving affiliation to various engineering colleges across Tamil Nadu. So here we have the main campus, Anna University, in which we have the College of Engineering Guindy, in short CEG, and then we have the Madras Institute of Technology, MIT, in Krompet. So this college is where our former president, the great Dr. Abdul Kalam, had studied and also served as a teacher, MIT, Krompet. And then we have Alakappa Chettiar College of Technology in Guindy. So these are the various main Anna University colleges. In addition to these colleges, as we can see here, we have the other Anna University main colleges in various other districts like Arani, Ariyalur, Dindigul, Kanchipuram. So the following slides gives the various list of University College of Engineering available in various districts that offer BTech BE programs. So in order to get admission into these colleges, here under Anna University affiliated colleges, there are first of all two types of colleges like government colleges and government aided colleges, followed by private engineering colleges. In order to get admission into programs offered by these, a student has to first of all apply for the online Tamil Nadu engineering admissions. So it is one single application for admission into various engineering colleges and programs across Tamil Nadu. For architecture, the student at the all India level, he has to appear for the NATA that is being conducted by the Council of Architecture. And the first NATA has been over, and now the second cycle of NATA examination. So for those of you who missed out the NATA first cycle, the second cycle is usually scheduled in the month of July or August. So when a student has to appear, has plans about admission to engineering examinations, as of now, there is no entrance examination separately for Anna University affiliated colleges. So the admission is purely based on the marks that you score in your higher secondary. And it is only one single online application for all engineering colleges across Tamil Nadu. And once it comes to architecture, your BArch program to be eligible to admission to any architecture college that offers BArch program across India, not only across Tamil Nadu, across India, then the aspirant has to mandatorily clear the NATA examination. So the details of the NATA are available at the given websites coia.in and nata.in. After the Anna University and affiliated colleges, the next option that is available to the students are the various deemed to be universities and the private universities across India. So these deemed to be universities and private universities, just as we saw about Anna universities, these are similarly universities but run by the private organizations. So the Anna University is the government university, whereas the other deemed to be universities and state private universities are run by the private bodies. So these universities, some of these universities conduct their own entrance examination, while some of the universities follow the Anna University pattern and give admission based on the marks that you have scored in your +2 examination. So once you have decided the university or the college which you have chosen, make sure that the college or even the program that you are going to apply has the approval from the appropriate statutory bodies. For example, as I told earlier, if it is a university, it has to be approved by the UGC. If it is an engineering college, then it has to be approved by the All India Council for Technical Education. And if it's an architecture college, the particular program should be approved by the Council of Architecture, COA. And the application forms nowadays are issued by all the universities and institutions online. Next comes the more interesting part. For example, it is the same program. For example, BTech computer science program or BTech mechanical program or BSc chemistry or BSc physics or MCA or BArch, the same program that is being offered across various colleges. Then how to choose the better college? In order to know that, you have to see whether that particular college and whether that particular program is accredited by the NAC, National Assessment and Accreditation Council, whether that particular program is accredited by NBA, National Board of Accreditation, whether that institution is there in the ranking. What is the ranking of that institution in the National Institute Ranking Framework? Because accreditation is a stamp of quality. Once we say that a particular college is accredited by NAC or a particular program is accredited by NBA, then we can be satisfied that the quality of the program has been verified. Then you have to compare the placement records. What is the placement assistance given by each institute? So for the same program, what is the placement percentage? Who are all the employers that are visiting the campus for providing placement? And what is the average salary package that is being offered? You can compare these placement records of the various colleges. And then depending upon the better performing colleges, we can choose the good college. Another important comparison is compare the lab, the transport facilities and the hostel facilities. In case you are going to stay away from home, then hostel is very important criteria that can be a deciding factor in choosing the right college. And here my recommendation would be that once you have decided about once you have shortlisted a few colleges, then visit those colleges in person and just don't depend on their website, because many a times what is seen on their institution website and what is physically present over there can be drastically different. Another criteria is whether the colleges offer semester abroad programs, and some of the institutions even offer dual degrees. So for the same 4 years, you can get 2 separate degrees. That is what is called as dual degrees. So it means that particular institute will also have MOU, that is Memorandum of Understanding with other institutions. Now this MOU with other institutions is very important, because in case you are going to go for the colleges that offer semester abroad programs, then it means these institutions will encourage students to continue to complete one semester up to 6 months of their course in another foreign institution with which they have their MOU. And the extended version of this semester abroad program is the dual degree, wherein you complete even 1 year or 2 years in another foreign institution. So out of your 4 years, 2 years you will be studying in the host institution, and then the next 2 years you will be studying abroad in the institution with which this host institution has the MOU. So that after completion of 4 years, you will be getting 2 degrees, one from the host institute and the other from the foreign institute. That's why it's called as a dual degree program. And then what are the various internships and any scholarships is being offered by the institute, any discount in fees based on your performance in the entrance examination or based on your marks, whether that is being provided by the institute. So these are the various criteria that a student or a parent should look into before choosing a good college. So talking about accreditation, the National Assessment and Accreditation Council, it accredits the institute. So you would have seen that many colleges put on their name accredited by NAC, and then this NAC accredits them in the form of grades. So A++ is the topmost grade that is awarded, that is given by NAC, followed by A+ and A. So the institute that you are going to choose, if it is accredited by NAC with this type of grades, then it means the stamp of the quality is being verified. The next one is the National Board of Accreditation. While the NAC, National Assessment and Accreditation Council, accredits the entire institution as a whole, the National Board of Accreditation accredits individual professional programs. So it accredits only the engineering and management programs. So this accreditation is given for a period of 2 years or 3 years or 5 years. Once a program is accredited for 5 years, it means the program is really good. And then the National Institute Ranking Framework. So this ranking is being done by the Ministry of Education itself, by the Government of India. So the various institutions give their data to the NIRF, and then the Ministry of Education, based on the verification of the various statistics given by these institutes, they release their official list every year. So based on the overall rankings or the university-wise rankings or even the program-wise rankings, for example, you have overall rankings given by the NIRF, and then for engineering, when we say program-wise institution rankings, we mean for engineering colleges, there is a separate ranking. For medical colleges, there is a separate ranking. Like this, for law colleges also, there is a separate ranking. This is the NIRF website in which you have to go and verify the position, the ranking of the institute which you are aspiring to. So up to now, we have only the 2022 rankings, and the 2023 rankings are expected to be launched somewhere around the end of March. As we see here in the NIRF website, for the last year, you have rankings, the overall rankings, and then university-wise rankings, then rankings separately for engineering programs, management programs, pharmacy, medical, dental, law colleges, and also architecture colleges. So depending upon the ranking which a particular institute has taken in this Indian NIRF rankings, we can be sure about the quality of that institute. Now we come to the most interesting part, that is medicine, MBBS. So we know that the advent of NEET, NEET, National Eligibility and Entrance Test. So any college that is offering a medicine degree in BDS or MBBS or in other Indian medicines, then that college can make admission only through the NEET examination. So every medicine aspirant has to know this fact that they can get admission only if they get qualified in the NEET examination. It is an all India common entrance examination, and based on your ranking, the student can get an admission in any of the medical colleges within India. In addition to these NEET examinations, JIPMER and AIIMS, those institutes, they have their own separate examinations. One important thing that you have to understand here is that there are no management seats, which means that if you have not appeared for the NEET examination, and if you have not qualified in the NEET examination, then you cannot get admissions. So please do not get carried away by fake advertisements or false promises saying that management seats are available even without NEET examinations. And all the admissions are transparent and will be made only through online counseling through the MCC website, that is Medical College Counseling website. Since this is being followed, this program is for the Indians abroad, California, especially in California. This is the slide that would be of very keen interest to you people. So here, the Indian citizens, overseas citizens of India, or even foreign nationals who want to pursue medicines, then they have to get themselves qualified in the NEET examinations. So this is applicable for NRIs, overseas citizens, and foreign nationals. So this slide gives the important dates. So for this year, the examination, NEET examination, is scheduled on the 7th of May in the afternoon. So every year, the actual registration for NEET begins in the month of January. So keep following up the NTA website, National Testing Agency. That is what the NTA stands for, the NTA website, and make sure that you apply on time for that year's NEET examinations. So once you qualify in the NEET examination, then you are eligible to get admission in MBBS, BDS programs offered in various state government medical colleges and private medical colleges. So starting about state government medical colleges, for example, in Tamil Nadu, we have government medical colleges like Madras Medical College, Stanley Medical College, Kilpak Medical College, etc. So admission to these colleges is based purely on the NEET scores. But separate application forms until last year. So this year the order has still not been issued. Until last year, the application forms were issued physically for admission to the Tamil Nadu government medical colleges. So there are two separate forms, or there were two separate forms, one for government colleges and the another for private colleges affiliated to Dr. MGR Medical University. And the MBBS admission was done through online counseling only through the National Medical Council's website, www.mcc.nic.in. MCC stands for Medical College Counseling, and this counseling process begins after the NEET results. So at the time of applying, you have to pay an online fee of rupees 5,000 and register yourself in the MCC website. And once again, I am reiterating, it is always only for the NEET successful candidates. Next part. So now what we saw was the MBBS that is being offered in the government colleges. Now the MBBS that is being offered in the deemed to be universities. So after the NEET results, the admission process in deemed to be universities also begins only after the NEET results. And for this also, it is the same MCC website in which you have to register. The only difference is that there is a separate online application for MBBS examinations for admission into the deemed to be universities. In the previous slide, we saw that for the All India quota counseling, the application fees was 5,000 rupees, whereas for admission into deemed to be universities, the application fee at the time of admission is 2 lakh rupees. And in case you are not joining the course, or the college that you wished for you did not get, and you are forfeiting your seat, then the amount of 2 lakhs which you paid at the time of application would be refunded in case there is no admission or non-allotment. So a person, a student, a medical aspirant who has qualified for NEET will be eligible for admission in these various medicine programs offered across institutions across India. And if you can see here, not only for MBBS, also for Indian medicine courses, for dental courses and veterinary courses, and even for BSc nursing program under All India quota. In case you are vying for seats that are available across the nursing institutions, government nursing institutions across India under All India quota, then you have to appear for NEET. Whereas if you are going to take it separately under the private colleges quota, then NEET is not mandatory for BSc nursing. So in the following slides, we see about the various other career options. In addition to engineering, architecture, arts and science, and medical, we have allied medical sciences. So those aspirants who could not join MBBS, then there is another alternate that is always available in the form of programs offered under allied medical sciences. So these are 4 years programs in which for 3 years it will be the college education followed by 1 year of internship. For example, we have allied medical courses, BSc in cardiac technology, radiology and imaging technology, emergency and trauma care. These are the various specializations under this BSc program. The next career option is for students who have taken the commerce group in your higher secondary education. If you have taken up commerce, then you can always explore your career in the field of commerce and accountancy by becoming a CA or economist. And if you are a student from the arts group, then this arts and science group, it is the best group for preparing for the civil services examination. In case your UPSC examinations is your dream, cracking the IAS is your target, then what I would suggest is you can prepare very well if you are taking up a course in, say, for example, BA Political Science. So if you are choosing a program like BA Political Science, then it gives us 2 advantages. One advantage is that you will be getting a lot of time side by side for preparing for your UPSC examination. Also, the syllabus and the curriculum for which the program that you have taken, the BSc Political Science program, for example, or even BA History program, the syllabus that you study there will be very helpful for you when preparing for your UPSC examinations. So if your ultimate aim is to go only for the UPSC examinations, then what I would recommend is to take the arts group after your higher secondary. And then for the people who are interested in a career in the media industry, then we have diploma and degree courses that are being offered in the media stream, like BSc Visual Communication. We also have diploma programs like Diploma in Film Technology. And then for people who are interested on the hotel side, that is the hospitality industry, hospitality. So it is the hotel management and catering technology. We have 2 years diploma programs, 3 years degree programs, and even 4 years degree programs in the hotel management and catering technology stream. Then the BSc nursing stream is available. And also, as said earlier, if teaching is your passion, then you can very well go for diploma in teaching, teacher education, or even bachelor's in teacher education after your higher secondary. Another fascinating stream of programs that is available is the marine courses, diploma level and degree level programs. Here, one important thing that is to be noted is the programs should be approved. So when we saw about engineering programs, we said that the programs should be approved by the AICTE. For medical programs, it is about the NMC, National Medical Council. Likewise, for marine related courses, that particular course or the institute should be approved by the Directorate General of Shipping. Then we have programs on the sales and marketing side with specializations at the UG level, undergraduate level, and the postgraduate level in the form of BBA and MBA programs. Then, as said earlier, we always have, in addition to not only MBBS, we have other alternate medicines. Then we have the physiotherapy stream, BPT. So apart from all these courses, in case you are looking for a regular science program, then the next few slides I have dedicated for the various science programs that are offered across institutions in India. So these are the various 3 years science programs followed by commerce programs. So you can see here that under BCom itself, we have the general BCom, then BCom with specialization in taxation, travel, bank management. And there is also a separate program called Bachelor of Financial Management. So one common advice, one recommendation for whatever be the course that you are going to take, make sure that that particular course offered by that particular institution is being approved by the relevant authorities. Then these are the various courses in the arts stream, that is the humanities stream. Then we have the management related courses, business management, bank management, hotel management, human resource, logistics management. So the BBA, we can see that there is specialization in retail marketing, cargo management, even mall management. Now coming to the law programs. So we have various undergraduate and postgraduate law programs. There are integrated law programs. That is, you can complete your undergraduation BA or BSc separately and then take up a LLB course. Or there are law colleges that offer the sandwich program, the integrated program, wherein immediately after your higher secondary, you enroll for a law course where it's a 5 years program with the first 3 years dedicated for your undergraduate degree, followed by the specialization in the law course. So the various options that are presently available are BA LLB, BCom LLB, BBM LLB, and BBA LLB. And as said earlier, before taking enrollment in any of these programs, make sure that that particular law college and the law program has got the prior approval from the Bar Council of India. The next type of courses that are available are the agriculture courses. So after completing your higher secondary, that is the 12th grade, you can go for a 4 years program in BSc agriculture, or 2 years diploma program is also available. Even BTech is available in the agriculture stream. For example, BTech in horticulture, or we have 4 years program in the form of BSc forestry, BSc fisheries, BSc agronomy, and even 3 years programs in the form of BSc horticulture science. So these are the various 3 years and 4 years programs that are available in the agriculture stream after completion of your 12th standard, that is your higher secondary. Then we have the paramedical courses, B.Pharm. And in the case of B.Pharm, as we have always been saying, as I have been repeating about the approval of any program or the institution, in the case of nursing, that particular institute should be approved by the Indian Nursing Council, INC. And if it is a pharma course, B.Pharm, Bachelor of Pharmacy, then the program and the institute should be approved by the Pharmacy Council of India. So these are the various allied medical sciences programs, BSc. And then the next few slides I'm dedicating for the various specializations in engineering. So many options are available for students who are interested in pursuing their engineering degrees. So this one single screenshot gives you the various career options available for any student across any stream in their higher secondary. So after completing your higher secondary, based on the courses that you have studied, whether in your higher secondary, whether it's a commerce course or an arts and science course or a vocational course, or it's a pure science stream, that is where you don't have maths, you have studied only physics, chemistry and biology, or you have taken maths, physics, chemistry, biology. So whatever be the type of course that you have studied in your higher secondary, this single chart gives an idea about the various career options, 3 years, 4 years and 5 years programs that you can pursue after your higher secondary. So this chart includes even after your 10th standard. Although this seminar we are focusing for the higher secondary students. In this chart, I have included the options in case there are any viewers here who are in their 9th standard or 10th standard. For them, or parents who are having their kids writing their 10th standard examination this year or next year, then this chart would be helpful for them in charting their course. So based on what they are going to take after their +2, they can plan well ahead and choose an appropriate stream in their +1 and +2. Then we have the integrated UG and PG courses, wherein if it's a BTech course, it's a 4 years course, whereas if it's an integrated course, it's a 5 years course. So presently in India, we are having institutions that offer integrated UG and PG both in engineering, that is BTech and MTech, or even BTech followed by MBA, BSc, MSc courses, or BCA, MCA courses. Now, the advantage of these integrated programs is that the combined program is always a year shorter than doing these two UG and PG degrees separately. For example, if it's separate BTech and MTech, it is 4 years for BTech and 2 years for MTech, 6 years. Whereas if it is an integrated program, it is only 5 years. Likewise, for BTech MBA, it's only a 5 years program. And then even BSc and MSc, if you study BSc and MSc separately or BC and MCA separately, it's 3 years for the undergraduation, followed by 2 years for the post-graduation, that is 5 years. Whereas if it's an integrated course, it's 1 year less. So now, having seen the various career options that are available after your higher secondary, we are coming towards the end of today's program. And before we close today's session, what I would like to advise my dear young students is that nowadays it's not enough if you just get your degree, because every other student, every other aspirant along with you, they are also equally equipped and they are also getting the same degree. So what is the additional qualification that you are going to gain? So what is that extra edge that you have above your competitors? So ensure that you always have an additional qualification like certification programs. For you have an additional knowledge of a foreign language, or you have done during the course of your study in your college, you should undergo in-plant trainings and gain some work experience by doing some part-time work, improve on your communication skills, so all these will always enhance your employability. So choose the path you love to walk, and not just because your friends chose it, because many of the times we see that students take up in a program because they don't have any idea about that, but just because their friend has enrolled in that particular course or in that particular college. So don't let peer pressure influence you. You choose the course, you choose the college which you want to join. So discuss your options with your parents and explain to them why you want to choose that particular college, why you want to choose that particular course. Because it's not the fear of asking, but the fear of rejection. What if I get rejected? They say an arrow is never afraid of shooting from the bow, but it is afraid of not reaching the target. That is the reason many a time we don't ask what we want. But understand that it is always better to ask than to regret thinking, what if I had asked for it? Maybe I would have got that. So instead of regretting, always be very clear about what you have in your mind and discuss that with your parents. So think of that and speak up, because how many times it has happened to us? Maybe if you had asked, for example, it is the classroom scenario where a teacher is asking you a question. We know the answer, but we hesitate to tell because we are a shade doubtful. And then someone raises their hand. He says the same answer that you thought in your mind, and the whole class applauds. This has happened to every one of us. So let's not let that happen in our real life. Because, my dear students, talking about success, it's a huge world out there. There are no losers here. Everyone is a winner, because life is not a game to be played. There are no losers here. All of us are winners, because it is an experience. Life is an experience to be enjoyed cherished, shared, and most importantly, life is there to be lived. So thank you very much, my dear students, and all the very best for your future. Thank you very much. So I have left my phone number and email ID in case you have any queries or you need any guidance about choosing the program or the institution after your graduation. I'm always ready to help you people. So you can contact me either on my mobile number, or better still, you can leave an email so that I can give you a detailed explanation. So thank you very much, all of you. And once again, my sincere thanks to Mr. Kumar from Delhi Tamil Ilakkiya Peravai, to my very good friend, Mr. Kesav Viswanathan from Elisha Media, and Mr. Syed for coordinating this program. And வாய்ப்பளித்த அனைத்து நல்ல உள்ளங்களுக்கும் நன்றி கூறி, என்னுடைய இந்த கடந்த ஒரு மணி நேரம் நாம் செலவிட்ட இந்த ஒரு மணி நேரம் எல்லோருக்கும் உபயோகமானதாக இருந்திருக்கும் என்ற நம்பிக்கையின் பேரில் வாய்ப்பளித்த நல்ல உள்ளங்களுக்கு நன்றி கூறி அமைகிறேன். தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.